Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. This is our vanilla ice cream run. Still don't love the name, but I'm sticking with it. And our base is, it's just so comfy and cozy. I'm really liking this little run. I'm having such a blast about it. Oh, we've recruited Yumi, so let's go and take care of that right away. First of all, what are your, okay, you're gonna get yourself dressed, so you'll be perfectly fine after that. Not much of a fighter. Since you're not tough, we probably don't want to give you a melee weapon, so we'll probably, despite your terrible shooting skills, actually, you'd be a bad candidate for, this is a bio-coated assault rifle. Okay, so actually, what we'll do is we'll turn the power back on. That'll get schmelted down. Let's just give you, the revolver's bio-coated as well. Okay, I guess you're equipping the great bow there, Yumi. I'll have to do okay. Copy, paste. One thing we could consider doing is we could do a split shift between people, so put half the people on a night shift, half the people on a day shift, especially if we want overlap over here. Oh, is that the heavy SMG? Hold on. That's actually the ideal weapon for Yumi. Poor, it's fine, doesn't matter. What kind of work are we putting you on? Boop, 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 boop. So you've got quite a few options, actually. Well, we really have 2 full-time constructors, even though you've got double passion for it. The thing is, the more growing and mining is pretty good. These are jobs that do take a fair amount of time, and it's probably okay to have that enabled like that. And again, if a lot of times they just spend some crafting and hauling, if a little bit of idleness, not the end of the world, although you can't fight. Maybe Yumi wasn't a god tier pickup, but it'll have to do. I'm going to go and unflag all these for medical. I don't know. Shane, had you claimed a bed yet? No, see, I think you still need it, which is... We didn't have a message about it. It's interesting. You don't get a message about a lot of different traits over here, like little, easily fixable issues, like, oh, I'm jealous of someone's better bedroom. You don't, in vanilla Rimworld, you don't get news about that. But apparently you do for the nudity, which is interesting. But yeah, there we go. That's being resolved. These people are putting on some clothes. What did you equip you with? Oh, it's recon armor you grabbed. How do I feel about that? That's probably okay. It's possible we didn't have a flak vest for you. I guess we could check over here. Yeah. I wonder if when we get a flak vest, I wonder if you might change out of the recon armor. Because I think the recon armor's got pretty good armoring. And it doesn't slow us down, right? That's the difference between this and the marine. I mean, the marine armor obviously has more armor. Yeah. Well, we'll see. If you end up changing, that's fine. I'm not going to force this one way or to other. Where are you guys going? Oh, digging and compacting machinery. Right. Because we've got a nice little window here. Probably we'll wait until the next raid event, and then we'll go out into the world to do that trade and the peace talks and various things. That's still the idea. We've got some amount of wood stored. We're good on metal. Wow, Calvino. These recruits are just happening back to back to back so quickly. Now, you have good melee skill, but you're not tough, so I don't know if we do want you on the front line. So we'll go and equip this great bow. You still have some injuries. You got recruited so fast, you still have injuries? That's mind-boggling. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on making guns. We're getting more people. What we're going to need is more people sitting at a longer range. Or... Okay, Benny being hunted by the Timberwolf isn't ideal. Oh, where's Benny? Oh, way down here? Yeah, you're fine. Let's just... Tell you what I'm going to... Oh, first of all... Copy this. We'll just make sure everyone's being told to go into the wall area. I'll reset everyone so they reevaluate immediately. Hang on. Someone else is up here. Oh, 2 people are up here. Oh, that Timberwolf might change their mind. As soon as Benny's out of reach. Where's that Timberwolf? This one? Are those all Timberwolves? You might go off to the Mega Scarabs and stuff. Yeah, you are. Here's what I'm thinking, though. Let's grab our gunners. You guys move up. Make sure you don't shoot my people. Ah, why do you... Did I not properly... Because I had right-click, so there was a move, but then I clicked the attack command. Did I not have everyone selected? Don't shoot Shane in the back. I'll do way more damage than the Timberwolf ever will. Alright. Good. Okay, and we might want to do that for a few other sort of predators that are around. Just make sure they're not going to cause us any issues. I think there's still a little mega scarab running around, but I guess I'm going to ignore it. Although it would lead us to making more kibble. Oh, let's lift this restriction, please. Okay. Now, one of the things I'd sort of be eager to do at this point... Actually, is there a second danger zone? This would be a great time for us to go and get our mechanoid stuff going on if we were running biotech. This is often when I would do my little transition. How much time do we have until the next raid? It could happen soon, but not yet. I think these are still flagged to be mined. Yeah. And we have plenty of people on mining now. So they should be going out there. There's no mining inside the base to be done. Our constructors are doing a little bit of smoothing. Which is fine. Good way for them to grind up some of their skills. Nothing wrong with that. Gun turret tech. Yes. Sterile materials. We put them down here. Convert a bunch of silver into floor. Maybe I won't do the sterile materials yet. And I'll keep the big pile of silver because we'll bring it with us on our trade caravan. Well, trade caravan. We're going north. We might try trade with the tribals. I still kind of want to go and do a trade caravan to the industrials. So I might leave the silver for now before I go and make the sterile tiles. Especially since I might be still waiting for a hospital beds proper. We do have to go and... Oh, that's something I forgot to address. I set this up between episodes. I put down the orbital trade beacon here to cover our area where we've got some shelving. And I've got a comms console over here. So we might be able to do some space trading now, which would be really excellent. Obviously, nothing in here is going to be in the trade window, but that's fine. Hello, gun turrets. I don't know if we have to rush any fire foam. We don't need the biofuel refining. I suppose the geothermal power does make a lot of sense before we go and increase... Like, get a bunch more stuff that uses power. And... No, maybe medicine production first. And we're going to hold off on the multi-analyzer because we don't have plasteel. We don't need the drills yet. Medicine production, maybe geothermal afterwards. Bonus of geothermal can actually be researched over here. I don't know how much more neutromine we have. Oh, apparently just one. All right. So we're not going to be able to make the medicine. Then you know what? Let's go for the geothermal power then, which can be researched these stations. So we can spread out the job. I think that we'll still prioritize here because it's the fastest. We don't have any books yet. And maybe just because we've mostly gotten the primitives and mostly combat things. So I don't know if they'd have books. They have the shelves in vanilla. So I'm assuming books exist in vanilla without any expansions. I'm assuming they're just part of 1.5. Because anything else would be a little confusing right now. How's the corn coming along? Okay, that's going to be a big food harvest. Huge. Need warm clothes. So I do have the job to make sure we maintain Parkers. Wow, level 15. If we were running ideology with human supremacy, a production specialist in Polo would be amazing. So we do have this. We could pre-make a few Parkas, but I don't think I'm that stressed for it. Also, it would mean keeping a lot more goods around that add value. I mean, even with our current setup, right, with these ones, it means we're always keeping a little bit more than we strictly need right at this moment. But that's okay. I mean, the alternative could be to count equip and keep this number equal to the number of people. And if you have a mod, you can make it so that do it so that you've got one for every person. You can set all sorts of things. I can't remember what there was a mod. It's not the better workbench management mod, which I use a lot, but there's a mod. It's like everyone gets one or something like that. I'm not sure what it's called. That adds a rule in here, which is just like you set it for your people, and then you can have it be a multiplier. Like keep 5 of whatever it is for each person in your colony, or 1 each plus 2 to spare, or something like that. There's all sorts of little rules you can set, which is very handy. I don't usually use that one. Muscle parasites is annoying. I don't think there's anything you can do to prevent that from happening. We have 1 bed here to spare, although at some point that'll become Mira's. So people are going to get this annoying thing on the ground for the treatments, but they'll deal with it. Oh, Calvino, I never set your rules. I'm so sorry. Did I set your schedule? I did set that. I mean, you could be added to the wardening. I mean, you know what? You have nothing else going on. So we may as well do that. I could pull it away from Benny a little. Free up the concern. This is probably fine. Yeah, so Calvino could fight though. That was a nice little boost. Oh, you've got a fire foam popper belt. We must have gotten that from a drop. I don't know if I care that much about people equipping it. I might want to get a few more smoke pop. Oh, I just remembered something. We got microelectronics, so we can make EMP grenades now. So I want 2 EMP grenades. And with that, we should maybe think about getting the next tier of our defense here. What if we still worked with a shotgun tunnel type defense, but we could make it a twinsy? So we could have the entrance come down here, and then we could have a shotgun tunnel here and here to flank as a T-juncture as they come down. That way you can pack twice as many people doing the firepower. I've never built a defense like that. I know it's definitely one that's highly viable for a variety of different reasons. We could probably drop the trap stuff entirely. Because at this point, the wooden traps mostly do well against unarmored people, which our shotguns are ripping apart anyway. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable idea. I don't think I'll rush to it quite yet. Although how many people do we have now? 12. So yeah, we actually don't have enough room in our structure to accommodate all of our people with cover. Like, I could add another row back there, but I think the people in this back row could friendly fire the people in the front, which we don't want. I guess I could just put a shotgunner, like, here and here, or behind here, because that way anyone that comes in the doorway, they could get shot that way and still have cover. Okay, I think we could probably accommodate that for now. Group, oh, okay, so that's the industrial faction. It's not a trade caravan, unfortunately and annoyingly. But it'll have to do... Benny, why aren't you super happy? You're in serious pain. Oh, yeah, the muscle parasites aren't going to help. Stuck indoors. Well, tell you what, let's go and break that by having you wander out here. Yeah, you're sick. Rebuffed by Michelle. Michelle is in a relationship. Now, they're not married. I wonder if they stop getting hit on if the marriage happens. I might go and buy these extra survival meals. Certainly the components. Not much. Let's get the industrial medicine. The reinforced barrels is actually really handy that you show up with that. Okay. Let's sell... Do I keep the flak? No, no one's wearing it. Let's get rid of it. I do have more gold than I strictly need. I'll sell the ambrosia and the go juice. Well, I need to keep some. Let's sell off like 100 gold and keep 127 or whatever. Okay. So it'll still cost us some of our silver, but that's fine. We're converting wealth into something that's more useful. I guess now's actually the signal of let's research mortars. So make that the priority, in fact. Because now we can set up mortars. We'll be ready if there's going to be a raid. That's good. Wealth flattened down a little bit. Okay. Someone needs to go and haul this in, please. Yeah, they're leaving. That's okay. Having played our Rimworld campaign recently with the hospitality mod, like, it makes me sad that, you know, they're not just sticking around and spending some money in the base. Okay, walls are smoothed. Okay, raids are due soon-ish. Are you done mining outside the base? Yes. Okay, good. So I don't have a restriction on, but there shouldn't be any real good reason for people to wander very far outside the base. We'll wait until the next round of attacks, and then it's probably leave the map time. Well, not permanently leave the map. We'll still make use of this little sort of kill thing for now. That's okay. There you go. Mass research happening for our mortars. Oh, hang on. Before I forget, let's go and build the unstacking mini turret. So we just want to build it near the doorway. And we don't want people to path to it. I realize I usually put like 4 doors around it, but really it just needs the 1 door. Although I will make this out of a material that is sturdy. So we just need to be able to access it. And then this is going to be toggled off. But it doesn't matter which side it's on, because the important thing is just when people get close to the mouth here, they will unstack because of this unpowered turret. It will cause them to destack and spread out. And then we'll have to deconstruct these walls as we change our little defense thing, but we can at least move the turret, so I don't have to worry about having to rebuild that. And with it turned off, there's not going to be any breakdowns or anything. Yeah, see, they're going and auto-chopping like fully mature trees and keeping a steady trickle of wood in. So I'll explicitly turn it off. I mean, it's not on right now because there's no power in this area. But I never want it on because it's not going to shoot anything. Speaking of power, that's not great. Let's go and trim this back. And I think I'll probably just build 2 new batteries. So cue that one now. Boom, boom. I don't think we need more power gen. Although, with everything blowing here and the sun out, we're not actually generating that much excess. Maybe we do need a bit more power gen. Okay, we'll unforbid this. That is awfully close to the edge of the map, though. The War Merchant. Okay, this is the primitives again. So not very useful. Maybe we've got a little bit of trash. We can sell them. Stripping this floor off isn't going to do much for us, so I'm not going to worry about that. And yeah, if the trade caravans keep coming here, that's actually fairly convenient. I mean, they might get attacked if there's a raid, but at the same time, they're going to maybe soak the hit for us. Benny. Okay, I'm going to turn on bed rest. Who's our second best chatter? Shane. Okay, you're new. You're going to come over here and do some trade. But we don't have proper hospital beds, so the people will be cranky about that. No to buying this stuff. I don't think we buy more pemmican. We don't have much herbal medicine. Maybe I will do that. Again, convert wealth into something that's arguably more useful. Let's not buy these weapons. Sell that. I guess if I sell flak pants, it will try to create more. Which, for the clothing, is fine. Like, we'll just make some more and then make some money off of it. Do I want to cycle the flak pants and use another component? Maybe I'll just keep it. Yeah, so just a little bit of a trade. Not much, but it'll do. Did you instantly break down? That's annoying. Although I'm realizing you might not be roofed here, which is quite poor. You may have broken down because of that. I said Manny. You're going to go replace the component. No, I'm going to come over here. Prioritize build roof area, please. Ooh, you're moving slowly. Do you have muscle parasites? You do. Rejected proposal? Gonna be unhappy. Okay, they didn't break up. Prioritize build roof area. Okay, I think that's done now. Hopefully. I guess that battery wasn't actually plugged in. Oh, this one is. I guess it's chaining through them. This drone is not ideal for us. This doesn't even count as one of the major events. So all of our men are going to be really cranky. And we already had a little bit of an issue with that. If I was running ideology, this might be a good time for a religious ritual and hope people get happy. Oh, they're using our table. That's really cute. What is this? Oh, unfinished EMP grenades, and we've got that. Psychite binge. Okay, it could be worse. There's a chance you'll OD, an increasing chance you'll get addicted. Actually, I don't see you psychite binging. Are we actually out of the psychite? We got some leaves. But I guess we don't have the tea. I'm wondering if I should grow more psychite. We don't seem to be accumulating very much of it. Let me grow it here. Just so it can't blight from that one. A little bit more of that. How's the corn coming? Nearly there. Which is good. Actually, we're nearly out of food. I would love to go hunting. Unless I just do the rhinos because they're right there. But no, I'm not going to do it now, especially with the psychic drone and an attack about to happen. But we should do a big hunting push maybe before winter settles in. I think I should expand this. I don't know exactly how big we're going to go with. That's just a generic placeholder. I guess I'll go to that size. We might need an extra cooler. We'll see. And link these settings. Actually, I'm going to cancel this one. And yeah, instead, I'll do that so we have a little walking path. And link settings again. I think we'll need an extra light. Tap, 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 tap. Actually, moods are pretty good. I mean, Benny's still on the psychic binge, which you're on the T. That's not too bad overall. Move those blocks out of there afterwards. I mean, I guess we don't need more shells, but the idea is I'm hoping to go on a hunt and doing it. Item stash, right. So we'll be sending probably Benny as our best chatter. And just a couple others. I feel like 3 is a pretty safe number. I wonder if we'll have 3. We do have 3 fully grown horses to ride as well. Okay, so that'll work out. And I got the caravan hitching spot there. Good. It'll be easier to load up. Nice. Research, research, research. And research doesn't add wealth, so that's why it's a really good little random grinding activity. Hallow is really upset. Also, our power just went down. Yeah, this, and then, oh yeah, the rejected proposal. Not much we can do about you, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we do need at least one more solar panel. Well, or we can just wait for the geothermal to kick in. That's not what I'm researching right now. It's mortars. Yeah, okay. Build the one solar panel, especially since our biggest power drain is during the day with these sun lamps. Although we did have enough solar panels to break even. Smoke leaf binge. Okay, that's fine. I don't even know if we have any for you. Yeah, it's not ideal. Components and steel are okay. We do need more components soon. Again. And we got all the ones that were really easy to grab, right? Oh, the peace talk's expired. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Hollow's got exhaustion. You know what? This compact machinery is probably safe. I think we can go and do that right now. Calvino doesn't have a bed. I didn't realize that because we don't get a message. I'm going to wake you up. There you go. You can claim that bed. Thank you very much. All those out. Power brownout's still happening. Okay, we have the components. This can get built. Oh, this can be toggled off again. That'll make a big difference. I'll still build this, and then still build the geothermal when we get it. But I bet you with this off, and heck, we can turn off the cremation thing as well. That should be, like, well suited. But we can wait until the batteries are recharged, then maybe we can consider turning some things back on. But yeah, we'll do a bit of a catch-up here. And this is close enough to the front. I don't know if I'm going to be worried about making a dedicated EMP storage for now. Lots of kibble over there. That's great. Hopefully enough to get through the winter. Part of me is like, can we get some more insect invasions? Yeah, the food is low, but we're about to get the corn harvest, and some of the rice is about ready as well. And we've got a bunch of meals prepped. So I think we're probably fine. Oh, you did leave a chunk behind. Clean that, and then we want smooth. Oh, here we go. Mad bisons. Oh, okay. That is not what I was expecting. So it's just aggroing the bison that are already out there. Okay. Well, I think what I can do, tell you what, just for safety, I will go and put everyone on walled. Because I can wait a little bit to react. Oh, that is bad timing. They went mad while my people were mining those components. Okay, that is actually really, really annoying, timing-wise. Okay, get everyone. You know what? Just sort of do there, and then I'll fix you up once you've arrived. It's fine. We don't actually have to worry about cover with these guys. And we will get inside safely. And we don't have an airlock here, so it's possible they will decide to smash through this. Let me hold open, just to make it a little easier for the others. There we go. Turn that off. Close, 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 close. Yeah. So we're not worried about cover. I mean, I guess I could do this for the peaking. Is there a chance these guys won't be able to peek? There you go. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this and this, which is part of that plan. I mean, a bunch of them go down in the traps, but not all of them. Well, almost all of them. Oh, right. They're going to have to smash through this. Maybe it's a perfect time for us to rebuild this defense. Ooh, well, I say that. We're due for a Cassandra raid, so perhaps not. Yeah, Michelle should not get shot at all here. Should be fine. The walls certainly are. Okay, that's great. I will cancel this, although I might go cancel this. We're close enough to like actual raid time and it would be bad. Let's put the so-called hunt command on these guys. So they get finished off. There we go. Well, I was worried about... Oh, and this is a psychic pulse wave. It wasn't Scaria, so there's no rot on these. I was a little bit worried about stockpiling some meat, but I didn't want to go hunting. I guess we're going to be fine. Stand down to here. Maybe I'll leave some more space back here. Yeah, because we're mostly worried about like the flooring being so full. That being a problem. The shelves didn't yet. Although, yeah, when we do get all the meat, it does start to accumulate pretty quickly. And we are going to need to be able to put the corn down. So actually, I will... Dang it. Dang it again! Me and my stupid shaky hands. Okay, good. Lock in. Grab that. Grab those. And link settings. There we go. Okay. Because, yeah, the thing with the corn is it's so bursty because it takes so long to grow, but then you do get a lot of food. And very work efficient because you're not constantly replanting it every other day. Inspired taming. All right, that's very interesting. Boop. And right, these are still off. We're not worrying about the cremating right now. This is nearly full. Look, I want a mission to build a structure. I'll build it out of granite chunks, maybe. I don't know, I'd probably do wood. If I can get away with it. Speaking of wood, though, we might want to do a little wood chopping. Close to the base. Mira, we do have the recruit on for you. Yes, we do. And we will be officially out of beds for that. Okay, I'm going to go and build another little bed circle over here. Oh, yeah, that would block the spot. Okay, not a full bed circle. And yeah, just make that out of wood. That's fine. Research. Nearly done. That's our mortar tech. I might not even build the mortars necessarily right away. Because we should be able to build them... Well, I don't know. Maybe I want to do it just to make sure that I have the components. I'm assuming mortars need components. Sure, they need steel. Obviously need the mortar barrel. Beyond that, I'm not entirely certain. Trees chopped. That's great. A little bit of borking on the traps. That's fine. Okay, so that was... This might be our only event. But we know, clearly, we can get 2 back-to-back with Cassandra. In fact, she seems to do it more often than not. I actually don't know what the waiting for that is. Oh, yes, and we do need another light over here. It's not covering the whole room. So we'll do that, and I think we need to route a little bit more power inside. So that it reaches that. There you go. Keep this fully lit, please. It'll look nice. Getting a rice harvest. That's looking very good. We could go, and actually, fairly easily-ish. It blocks the door. I was going to say, we might want to expand this to have a second stove. As our population is growing, we might need to have 2 cookers going on like simultaneously. Depends on how busy the cooks are. Which mostly it's just Borbro doing it full-time, and you don't have anything else that really gets in your way. Occasional doctoring, and Mammy can do a little bit of help with it as well. I think I said Mammy. Mammy. Okay, mortar's done. Let's go back to the geothermal power. I guess if nothing else, I want to save the components for the geothermal power. Are we going to get a second attack? Medical treatment needed. Oh, do you still have muscle parasites? You do, yeah. So we could have turned on better medicine for you guys to cycle this faster. Meh. All right, those beds got sorted. I will go and flag... I think 2 of them for medical. I don't know that we needed the extra bed. I think Calvino was okay. Oh, this was preparing for Mira. Yeah. Okay. Done. It is getting colder again. Got the 2 heaters in here. That's probably fine. Oh, I don't have any heat for these bedrooms. I think what I'll do is do that and just have 1 heater for these 2 bedrooms over here. We'll do that. We could keep venting as well. And that's a pretty dedicated heater here. That's arguably not needed. Well, if we didn't have any prisoners, we can just turn this one off. Not a terrible plan. Okay, I'm just waiting for that power to complete. We have the steel for it, so that's not an issue. There we go. Mira is going to be recruited the next time we talk to her. There's a cotton harvest. Okay, how's the Devil Strand coming? Grows so slowly. And of course, we're not on rich soil either. But at least you can grow year-round. Oh, let's go and make sure we've got our temperature stuff set up over here. Now, we don't necessarily need this place to be hot. We just need it to not freeze. It's a pretty big space. There's a good chance that just 1 is going to be enough. But we shall see. And it is properly indoors. It is properly indoors. Okay. Someone go and finish that last wire here, please. There we go. Mira has been recruited. Okay, your bed is ready. I will go and toggle this thing off. can't. I don't think it can break down when it's off, which is handy. It's more right at this point. It's more about that than saving the power. Mira, who is a doctor as well. Sure, we'll leave that on because it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to turn off this because I don't want a bunch of incomplete little items. I think I'll put the mine to a 2 and then the construct to a 3. You'll actually probably spend a lot more time constructing than mining, but when you flag something to be mined, Mira, I want you to go out there. And then combat skills, you don't have any. Well, we don't have a weapon for you either. So I guess that'll have to do for now. I think at least one more day for that. And then we'll have to decide if we are indeed leaving onto the map or we're going to spend our time tearing apart our defenses. I'm not going to want to tear down my defenses while some of our people are gone. I think I want to do the trade. Yeah, that's probably where I'll go. I mean, looks at this point that whatever it is going to be next episode regardless. But I think that'll probably be okay. Geothermal, yeah, so it can be worked with the primitives, but everyone is busy. That's okay, we're doing the faster research over here, and that's fine. So, bandit camp, I don't know. Oh, right, 16 glitter world medicine. That is really good. Yeah, I'm probably going to plan... Oh, should we get some bedrolls? Maybe. What do we have? Oh, we do have a lot of cloth. Good. Okay, so we'll make cloth bedrolls. So that's under furniture. I do wish you could just make it on the tailored bench, and there are mods that do that. I don't really know the logic here. I guess because it is furniture you want to be able to install. Let's make like 6 of these. I think we're only going to be sending 3 on the caravan. I could go and then deconstruct the 3 worst. So we don't want to actually keep a bunch of this stuff sitting around. But for the caravan, I suppose it does make sense to have good quality. So that one's excellent. Right now, the worst ones are good. Oh, normal. I'll plan to deconstruct on you right away. Another excellent. So at least deconstruct one of the goods and deconstruct the normal. So it's going to be 2 excellents and a good. That is fine. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. All right, we'll wrap it up here. Next episode, I think we caravan, possibly right in the morning. Thanks a lot for watching another episode, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.